Now y'all know what's in that bag. What you mean? But what's poppin', y'all? What's poppin', y'all? Y'all see I'm back, huh? It is 1:44. Couldn't even get out the house for 3 hours, my nigga. I wanna fucking start raining. And me personally, I don't like driving on wet roads. Definitely while it's raining, so I'm gonna take this day off. Fuck that. I ain't about to kill myself. But hold on. Download Amazon Prime. Video. So, since I'm being reined in today, I want to do something different. So, the different I was thinking about doing was actually like reacting to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, cause it just popped up on my my Vizio homepage, and I thought they was about to show Netflix or some shit, but they showed Apple TV. I got Apple TV too. They show Apple TV and they show Prime Video. So I'm downloading my Prime Video app, but most likely we might start watching the second season of Invincible if I get on there, because I can instantly go to fucking YouTube, you know, pick some shit out, but I want it to be different. I want to try something different. So right now I got my phone on the charger. Right now I got the app downloading. We already watched the Cat Williams, so I think we should try something different. You feel me? We already watched the Cat Williams shit, you know. And I'm just going through my recommended right now just to see.
Oh, so you remember a couple of days ago, I think it's like Saturday or Sunday, I said I just sat down and have an interview. Yeah. And I said it's going to be the interview of 2020. Oh, yeah. I said he's going to break the internet. And then we were like, well, who is it going to be? It's going to be LeBron. It's going to be President Obama. Right. I said with this guy, what he's saying, I said it's gonna surprise a lot of people. Yeah, and the interview that I'm talking about, is everybody's talking about, is the Cat Williams. Oh yeah. I've been trying to line this interview up since about the end of 2022. Yes.
And he gonna talk about that shit. I guess I can save it for later, just to see what people are saying. But nah. Oh shit, they got the whole thing right here. It's been 2 hours with him and Ocho, they talking about it. I'll save that.
Cats cause hair loss? Of course not. This is the Hims topical finasteride and minoxidil spray. Hims has been
I'll save that.
I started my treatment 4 months ago and I am blown away. You just have to apply it once a day. I tried pills, I tried serums, I tried helmets.
Alright, that's the end of my recommended.
I can't believe.
I'm not even gonna go to the recently uploaded, but I will go to my subscriptions right quick just to see what's gonna pop up.
If prescribed, your treatment gets sent to you.
No. Sometimes I feel like a Polaroid picture trapped inside space and time. Bro, and the rain is getting harder. Man, that shit ain't stopping no time soon. That's why I came out, looking at the weather, I was like, oh, this ain't doing it all day? Yeah, don't take my ass home now. Get my little candy, take my ass home now. Fuck, I tried to go to fucking Dollar General, but they fucking system was down for some odd fucking reason. Whatever. But yeah. To be honest, let me see what Prime Video got. Let me see what Prime Video got. This bitch still downloading. This bitch still downloading. Yeah, my name is George Jefferson, the Maleficent. You don't know who you're messing with. I ran for president. This bitch still downloading, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just thought about something. Woo! Do while this thing is downloading and loading up and doing whatever the fuck it want to do. We can do something that I did before as a kid during a rainy day before. Delete that. Hold on. My fault, y'all. I'm trying to delete an app or two. I'm gonna delete that too. Fuck it. Delete this too. Fuck it. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. Keep that. I'm gonna keep that. Okay. So yeah, I'm about to do something that I did as a kid during a rainy day. That got me pretty fucked up. You know, pretty fucked up. And I'm gonna do it because I got different tile floors than I did at my grandmother's house. So we finna do it here and say fuck it. Woo! 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 We lit! We lit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh! Keep it going! Keep it going! Keep it going! Keep it going! Oh! Oh! Shake back! Come on! You still got more to go. Burnt the shit out of my finger though. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me try the other one, cause that really burnt the shit out my fucking finger. Yeah. It's a great value ass fucking sparkler. Yeah, we lit. We lit. Not for long, shit. Yeah, we lit. Like I said, I got in trouble for doing this shit once before. Oh shit, there we go. Oh shit. Yeah, we lit. Happy New Year, bitch. Happy New Year. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Yeah. We're not done. We done? Hell no, we're not done. Yeah, we win. Yeah. Turn up. Happy New Year, bitch. Happy New Year, bitch. Happy New Year, bitch. Come on, we still got some more. Just trying to act like it's no more. I'm about to say, yeah, that's that bitch. Trying to fuck me up. That bitch don't want to light though. I don't know. That bitch don't want to light. That bitch gone. Right now. There we go. Calm down. So yeah. I did that stupid shit before. I forgot how old I was. I forgot how old I was. I know damn well it wasn't no Roman candle. But yeah. Yeah. I was that dumb motherfucker who did that stupid shit. So yeah. Anyways, I tried. Alright, put this thing up in the air now. Yeah, we breathing straight fumes. Fuck it. If we gonna die, we wanna die. Ah, ah, ah. I'm about to say, I saw shit hit my poster multiple times. Well, I hope I ain't had no burn marks, but I don't. I don't. It's still raining. Of course it is. I want to see if this the right account or not. I should have it, so why is there smoke coming out of my mouth? Back. Back. I said back. Go back. Try the other one. But see, this definitely the one I was using though, so I don't get it. It's like he's showing the same thing, but this is just showing. Okay, we're going back to YouTube because man, I really thought I thought I had an account, bro. Like I thought I did. Like in the account that I logged into, bitch, that was the one because it got the shit in the watch list that I was wanted to watch or intended to watch. So like, I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't get that. It's all good. It's all good. What I was finna watch on YouTube though? That's the question. I was finna watch some on YouTube, but I fucking forgot. Cause you know we can always watch, you know, Disney shit. I got Disney Plus on lock. But
This other dude, he just completely physically assaulted his ass. What are you waiting for? A dance? Oh my God! Jesus!
that'll be something nice to watch. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck, I said I was gonna watch something in my head, bro, but I can't fucking remember it. And I don't think I put it in my watch later list. I'll check it right quick, but I doubt it. Yep. Yep. I really don't know. I'm about to find something though. Oh, I just noticed something too. Last year, I think was the first year that I didn't watch the Christmas Story. You know, Ralphie, Red Ryder BB gun, shoot your eye out, shit like that. I think that was the first year that I really haven't watched it at all. Like, these last couple years I've been fading away from it. I ain't been watching it as much as I usually do, because shit, I used to keep the TV on that shit all day. Like, soon as it come on at 7 o'clock, bitch, that bit is not going off till 7 o'clock tomorrow. Like, I swear to God, like, that's how much I love Christmas back then, you know? So, like, last year was like the first year I didn't really watch it. And last year was one of the best Christmas I had in my whole fucking life. You know? The best. Literally, the fucking best. You know, no disrespect to before 2017, but like, man, 2023 was that one. And I think it's symbolic because of how I act last year. But, yeah, man. Anyways, we're gonna watch Nostalgia Critic version of the Christmas Story. So, yeah. They ain't announced no Bad Boys 4 trailer yet, did they? No, I don't see that as an option. A little survey thing or whatever.
This show is brought to you by Built Rewards.
Hold on, y'all. I forgot. I ain't filled my bong up yet. Bruh. That fucking firework, whatever the fucking call it, that shit got my whole house smoked out, bro. Whole house smoked out. If I ain't had my bathroom door open a bit, it'll be so much smoky in here. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. But anyways, I got this. Backup, grinder, bowl, cold drink in the refrigerator I don't need right now. But I'll take that E&J right here though. Cause since I ain't going back outside, I might as well start drinking. A little shot. Let me turn the heat on right quick. Hold on. Well, the floor heater. Turn it to my feet. Or at least in the area. Okay. Bing, bing, bam, bam. Let me see how much my controller is on, cause I doubt it's past the second. Ooh, that bitch on 3. But is it still charging while it's on 3 though? It's not. Okay, alright. Bring your ass over here then. Oh yeah, it's cutting up out there. I'm gonna start off with a shot first. Auntie cooked that great ass fucking hamburger, cheeseburger, whatever you wanna fucking call it. Oh my god. Little shotty shot. To whatever. Whoo! That bitch is not no Paul. Shit.
Hello, I'm the nostalgia guy, remember? So you don't have to. Well, it's after Christmas. It's the 40th anniversary of this. Somehow this feels right. As I've mentioned countless times on this channel, A Christmas Story went from that charming secret movie you discovered to a kid's marketing nightmare overexposed at every turn. Yet, for all its merchandise, musicals, sequels, live shows, and marathons that started more marathons?
Who are you people?
I have to admit, none of that deters me from still enjoying this flick. But yes, because it has been all over the place for so long, I don't mind talking about it after the Christmas buzz has died down. Is it talked about too much? Probably. But now that people are realizing that and starting to talk about it less, of course, that's when I come in and say, hey, maybe we should talk about it more. What a contrarian asshole. With that said, what is it about this film that still makes me enjoy it despite so many factors trying to stop me from enjoying it? Well, let's take a closer look. This is A Christmas Story after Christmas, because you brought this on yourself, movie. The film opens in the 40s with a narration from the author of the book this was based on, Gene Shepherd, who's both a perfect and imperfect narrator. Don't get me wrong, he has a kind, well-spoken voice, but he also kind of sounds like the Schmucker's jelly guy if he was a little drunk and ready to deck you if you say, maybe you should bring your pistol to parties.
Smucker's is naturally good because it's naturally made. In his hand was the knurled stock of as coolly deadly-looking a piece of weaponry as ever I had laid eyes on.
That's my Second Amendment right to show your 3-year-old how to protect herself from communists. It gives both him and the film a soft edge, but still an edge. This is Ralphie, played by Peter Billingsley, who obsesses over getting the Red Ryder BB gun, despite his mother refusing to get it for him.
I want an official Red Ryder Combat Action 2-inch range well arrow.
Wait, what? I don't even know what he asked for. I just said, actually, it's one of the things I like about this movie. The kids aren't too Hollywood. I'm all for empowering children, but I feel like a lot of movies make them a little too confident to the point where they don't feel real. Ralphie and his brother Randy can be funny, but they feel like real kids. And I think a lot of that is because they allow them to be vulnerable. When one of them is hurt, they don't just say a quippy line, they legit break down. Whether the film let them be more emotional because it's the 40s or because kids are friggin' emotional, it gives a welcome realism and heart to what's in many respects a light comedy.
Mothers know nothing about creeping marauders burrowing through the snow toward the kitchen.
Speaking of which, this begins one of many fantasies Ralph has that, yes, are pretty silly, but I feel like do reflect the emotions of what he's going through. It isn't just him imagining himself with the BB gun, it's him showing his mother she was wrong about not letting him get one. All the fantasies are fueled by what he's feeling in the moment, which is something the random fantasies in the spin-offs usually miss. It also gives the actors a chance to go delightfully over the top.
I just know those bad guys would be coming for us in the end.
This whole fantasy is worth it just for that reaction. The film also does a good job of really making it feel like it's the 40s. Not only is this a fantasy a kid back then would have, but I still know so many people who swear this movie was produced in the 60s or 70s. It just has that old-timey feel to it. And yes, despite it taking place in the 40s, it captures a lot of timeless elements around Christmas time. Like getting dressed for winter.
I gotta put my arms out!
Put your arms down when you get to school.
Ah!
No, really. How did he get out of that coat when he got to school? He clearly has no friends.
Hey, listen, smartass.
Ralphie has friends, though, who swear up a storm because, again, this film wants to capture as much realism in a PG movie as possible and not whatever comments Wreck-It Ralph 2's PG rating got it. Whew, harsh stuff, Internet.
Well, come on, smartass, and do it.
He's wanted to stick his tongue to a pole because he believes it won't stick. Cool, don't put it on the one with a tiny hole that has a vacuum in it. No, really, that's how they did this effect.
What are you gonna do? I don't know the bell rang.
Yeah, at least he'll make it far in the corporate world. And I'm stuck in a fire! Yeah, but these deadlines, man. Oh, you're right, man. I'm selfish. They get the kid off the pole, but their troubles don't stop there. As the school bully named Scott Farkas, maybe the best bully name in anything, constantly chases them after class. This kid has both the most natural and unnatural evil laugh. It's almost like he's shouting to you his evil laugh in case you forgot it.
Nigga stupid.
Report about what he wants for Christmas, so of course he chooses the Red Ryder BB gun.
What I want for Christmas is a Red Ryder BB gun with a compass and a stock and a sandwich tells time. Wow, that's great.
Me and the poet at Obama's inauguration. Those are the only writers we'll be talking about for years. His father has good news too. Apparently he won a prize that'll be delivered to his house later that night.
Right here.
It's the guy who directed Baby Geniuses. I'm allowed at least one of those. It's also the guy who directed Black Christmas, so if Ralphie grows up to be this serial killer, that would track. Tell me the guy... Ralphie has to write a report about what he wants for Christmas, so of course he chooses the Red Ryder BB gun.
What I want for Christmas is a Red Ryder BB gun with a compass and a stock and a sandwich tells time. Wow, that's great.
Me and the poet at Obama's inauguration. Those are the only writers we'll be talking about for years. His father has good news too. Apparently he won a prize that'll be delivered to his house later that night.
Right here.
It's the guy who directed Baby Geniuses. I'm allowed at least one of those. It's also the guy who directed Black Christmas, so if Ralphie grows up to be this serial killer, that would track. Tell me the guy who committed those killings didn't see this as a child.
What is it? It's a leg.
It's an eyesore for people who love to decorate their houses in eyesores, as well as every one-legged person's Halloween costume.
This is a lamp.
I do legit buy the father loves the lamp, not because it's sexy, but because he won it. It could literally be a lamp of Steven Seagal, and he would love it just as much.
Hey, Mark, what is that? It's a major award. Shucks, I would have known, Dad. It looks like a lamp.
That's a director, by the way. And I kind of love the fact he doesn't look like a person who would direct this or any of these movies, but he does look like a guy who would direct Porky's. When Ralph hands in his report, he has the one fantasy I guess you could argue isn't emotionally motivated, but I don't know. I think you can still say he's thinking about showing his mother how wrong she was with the BB gun. A part of me wonders if they had her there looking defeated in an earlier draft, but then again, that would ruin her other daydreaming cameo later. How a YouTuber who makes a movie always thinks their film is going to be accepted. On their way back from getting a tree, they get a flat tire, and Ralphie accidentally lets out the F-bomb, without actually letting out the F-bomb.
Fudge.
Only I didn't say fudge. I said the word.
Come on, you were made in the 80s. You're allowed at least one in a PG movie. Though there is something funny about parents having to lean over and tell their kids, he needs fuck, dear.
You know what your son just said.
Ready?
I love when they tell Randy to step away and he just steps right back in.
Not me.
Don't worry, some people make a very good living saying that word over and over.
When it comes to Nature Valley, which camp are you in? Oats and honey? Or everything bagel?
Nature Valley makes an everything bagel bar?
Try Nature Valley's Savory Nut Crunch Bars. Available in 3 flavors like everything bagel.
Declara en español con un experto de TurboTax con precisión garantizada de...
Where? Oh, what's that?
I'm sure many of you listening are renters. It's very easy to feel like you're getting the short end of the stick, paying rent month after month, and nothing to show for it after years. Play Spider-Man 2 every Friday on Twitch. We also have content 5 days a week. Hope to see you there. Ralphie gets his mouth washed out with soap and has to tell where he heard that word.
Now, I had heard that word at least 10 times a day from my old man.
Did you know? I think it was very much the Yosemite Sam Home Alone Joe Pesci variety. He says he heard it from his friend Schwartz, so his mother gives Schwartz's mother a call.
Do you know what Ralph just said? He said...
No,
In the
not
movies, I
that.
get past the D word was the C word.
No, not that.
That word very well.
You heard it from your son.
What? What did I do, Mom?
Schwartz's mom is encouraging people.
Just went there and start getting on his
Another
ass.
fantasy is what I know every kid has. The pity fantasy. The, oh, won't they be sorry they punished me because insert stupid reason here.
Because so poisoning.
Influencer thinks someone's gonna react to the line on social media.
Bruh.
It will
Bruh.
acknowledge it's funny, but also acknowledge it's
Bruh.
entirely pointless. You could call it what he thinks is an important message tied into the Little Orphan Annie show.
That's a message from Annie herself. Remember, don't tell Annie.
Now, like I said, this is pretty funny. It builds up how kids can get really overhyped for something that's probably not worth it. Kids. If you were to cut it out, you wouldn't miss a thing.
Be sure to what?
But again, Ralphie's reaction to it just being a commercial does make it really funny.
Sorry, commercial? Son of a bitch.
Sorry, I love a family Christmas movie that needs a swear jar. Also kinda love this immature in it. Nearly knocks over the lamp by accident, which of course leads to a great reaction from the mom.
We're out.
Divorce. Of course, he eventually gets over it, unlike Ralphie, who can't get over the fact that he only got a C+ on his report.
C+.
C+.
Can't be.
Kid, I'd be happy to get a C+ on anything. I fridge my C+. But to his credit, this grading is pretty whack. There's literally nothing else written on the page. She just doesn't like the toy. Well, you know what? It's for sale. It's in the window. It's legally allowed. This would be like me giving a kid a bad grade because they wrote about Pokemon and I was like, Pokemon's dumb, you're dumb. How would that educate anybody? Oh Christ, how do these actresses do so well being such believable authority figures and then such believable hams at the same time?
Y'all shoot your eye out! Y'all shoot your eye out!
By the way, is that where this idea started?
Ah.
Worse when Skip throws a snowball at Ralphie,
Oh,
causing him to
shit.
finally crack, breaking his glasses in the snow.
Shit.
I feel like every kid has a blow up like this too.
This is my
And it's
favorite
not
part,
the
bro.
Really good punches he's throwing. He's just so angry he doesn't even know how to attack. And I don't think it works.
He's a guy who lives down by the track and he's racing.
Ralphie's mother comes to help.
Bro,
He's an emotional wreck because he
dude
destroyed
was
his
so
glasses.
pissed.
Afraid
Nigga
to
was just
face the
saying
consequences from
anything.
his old man, his mother saved
This
him with an extra
nigga friend said, "Did you hear?" Bro,
It's gonna be like my third brother. I mean, two different.
oh, bro, I can't deal.
He owes his mother big time, so he stops pushing her for the BB gun. But that's when he puts together he can have Santa at the mall. So they decide to go there after watching the Christmas parade.
Hey, back off! Don't make me buy you!
Yeah, with what money?
That's fair.
Oh, that's fair.
In line for Santa, when the author himself says no cutsies, you kinda gotta listen. And they walk up to one of my favorite Santas of all time.
Ho, ho, ho.
We've seen plenty of bad Santas over the years help some literally have that name. But this one's so much fun because he both really doesn't care and cares too much at the same time.
And what do you want for Christmas, Billy? A toy truck, get him off my lap.
A toy truck, get him off my
lap. Brush his kids off, but then he'll also go crazy hard with the lap and take too long with kids that probably don't deserve that much time.
What's your name, little boy?
He cracks me up, and I've never seen an our Santa like him. He's one of my faves.
Okay, get him out of here.
When Ralphie freezes up, though, he realizes he's missing his opportunity and tries to get his gift across.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Is the Four Loko up in state? Did everyone just have a feeling it was going to be dangerous? Oh shit, I forgot about this kid.
Hey.
Anything else about him, he's cool. Anyway,
That was my second favorite part.
Toys under the tree. Some they're ecstatic to have, others not so much.
Immediately, my feet began to sweat as those two fluffy little bunnies with the blue button eyes stared sappily up at me.
With all the tie-ins done over the years, how did the Energizer Bunny never nab this?
Yep.
Not for real.
You get when you're paying for 8 different streaming services. And this is the feeling you get.
When did the Christmas Story come out?
Wow, that felt really good. See all the movies they have on here? And there's more every
When did the Christmas Story come out?
TV shows I've always wanted to watch.
Is that registered?
And my favorite kinds of weird.
Zombie Kill of the Week.
Oh, and not just free for 3 days or 30 days. Free forever. Not my old release, I swear to God.
Whoa, what is
1983.
only the finest game day food that you can eat?
1983.
For as iconic
When
as
did
this
Energizer Company established? $1896. When did the Energizer Bunny debut? Ooh, not for real. Energizer Bunny didn't make his commercial debut till 1998, and this came out 1983. Crazy. That's crazy.
toys under
That's
the tree.
crazy.
Some they're ecstatic to have, others not
I
so
would have sued the shit out of him.
Immediately, my feet began to sweat as those two fluffy little bunnies with the blue button eyes stared sappily up at me.
With all the tie-ins done over the years, how did the Energizer Bunny never nab this?
I swear.
For
That
as
shit
iconic as this
crazy.
image is, I actually don't find it that funny. I think the leg lamp, for as overexposed as it is, thank you, tip your waitress, is more odd and one of a kind and sticks out more, where this just kind of feels like standard family film figure. But again, it's followed by a great scene, that being Ralphie getting the BB gun from his father. Now, so many people here always watch the wrong performance. They're like, oh, Ralphie got what he wanted. Yay, a capitalist love story. Let's be watching the father. His performance here is phenomenal. Everyone wants so many messages spelled out in their Christmas movies, but just watch him relive his childhood to Ralphie. Watching him open it is the exact same as watching himself open it when he was that age.
Careful. Oh, they run on over. Close it up. Close it up.
A lesser performance wouldn't have gotten that across, and honestly, most of the sentimental moments are the mothers. He doesn't get that many. But the character more than makes up for it here. I don't care how overplayed this film is, these are some phenomenal scenes. But I guess you can't say they didn't give us spoilers. He shoots his eye out.
Got my eye out.
It does damage his glasses, though, so that nice scene of the father reliving his second childhood might be turning into a beating soon. Excuse their icicle hit him, and his mother believes him.
What about my glasses?
Well, you can wear the old ones with the crack in them until we get you some new ones.
Wait, I thought he was concerned about his father earlier. Wait, I thought she already gave him the spare. Wait, there's a lot of things I'm realizing I didn't follow with this. Oh, it doesn't matter,
Crazy.
because the mother left the door open, allowing the dogs to ruin Christmas dinner. Off to the scene that probably aged the forest.
Kick the hole with the glory.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna act like I don't tug at my collar a little bit when I watch this moment. But there are still some great laughs. First off, the Chinese restaurant clearly being a bowling alley first is hilarious. And apparently this whole scene with the goose was improvised. The father had some clue what was coming, and the chef and waiters were all in on it. But the mother and kids weren't. So this is their legit reactions.
Smiling happy.
Oh, so that's why they did it. That's why it felt so real.
Like, I'm not gonna act like I don't.
Cause they really didn't know about that crazy.
But there are still some great laughs. First off, the Chinese restaurant clearly being a bowling alley first is hilarious. And apparently this whole scene with the goose was improvised. The father had some clue what was coming, and the chef and waiters were...
Look, the dude play Ralphie got up instantly like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's like, wait.
It's hilarious.
He got up so quick.
With the goose was improvised. The father had some...
And like, they started coming over too. And he was over there just smiling to pieces.
Is hilarious. And apparently this whole scene with the goose was improvised. The father had some clue what was coming, and the chef and waiters were all in on it. But the mother and kids weren't. So this is their legit reactions.
Smiling happy.
That's pretty amazing. We didn't get my
That's pretty amazing.
In a movie, and honestly, maybe my favorite Christmas moment of all time.
Come over here, look at this.
Ooh, is that beautiful?
That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah.
But isn't it perfect?
Yeah.
Do you really need a rom-com telling you the meaning of Christmas, or 5 subplots for the Grinch, or... Okay, admittedly, what I do every year over explaining, hey, I'm a critic, it comes with the territory. Oftentimes, no. All you need is a good, believable couple with good chemistry sharing a believable, loving moment. You've either seen couples like this, or, if you're lucky enough, are a couple like this. And the movie captures such a simple yet important moment in a matter of seconds with almost no dialogue. It is so warm, so genuine, so Christmas to me. And that ends with Ralphie sleeping with his gun like a psycho. But I'm sorry, it's perfect. It balances that last part out, it's perfect. Okay, so you might have noticed me throughout this review saying, oh, it does one thing and it also does the opposite at the same time. It isn't just me lazily repeating the same thing. I mean, I guess it's that too. But it's also pointing out why this movie is so great, because it does that a lot, and I think the whole film is kind of that. It reminds me of the Teacher episode where he wants to get himself an educational toy for Christmas.
Because it needs to be challenged.
Oh, challenge him the other 364 days. 1 day out of the year, indulge him. Let him be a kid.
Exactly. We have enough Christmas movies saying don't be selfish. Here's one that's saying being a little selfish is okay. If anything, it's totally human. We want kids to appreciate what they have, but also what they're receiving. Whether it be a toy gun, experiences with your friends, or just a nice snowy evening. This isn't a movie that has a huge, important message. I mean, it has a few little lessons here and there, stand up for yourself, trust the ones you love, etc. But it just wants to represent Christmas as honestly as possible, particularly from a kid's point of view, combining a fair amount of optimism, but also a heavy hint of cynicism. The film is both broad enough to be anyone's Christmas, but also specific enough to just be this one family's. A lot of families have had moments like this, but not with these exact details. But it's all about commercialism and products, and yeah, when you're a kid, that is all it is. And when you're an adult, it's about something else. And you know where that something else is represented? With the adults! Don't get me wrong, I love my Christmas movies that have deep and heavy messages, but I also love the ones that capture both the excitement and silly wonder of being a kid around this time, while allowing you to see it through the point of view of both the kids and the adults, if you're paying attention. For as much as I hate how overexposed it's been over the years, the movie is just so good it doesn't hurt my feelings on it whatsoever. So, whether you love it, hate it, or just add it to the pile of other Christmas media, it's good knowing that 40 years later, and probably 40 years after that, it's still going to be talked about. Just hopefully the right amount it's supposed to be talked about.
Look, she laughing in the back. That shit crazy.
I'm a nostalgia guy, remember? So you don't have to.
Sound like it stopped raining. Nope. Still doing this thing.
There's a way to cut your dishwashing time by 50%. Try Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. It removes 99% of grease and grime in half the time. It cleans so well, you can replace multiple cleaning products. Try Dawn Power Wash.
And now to the question, what if?
Hey, welcome back to Screen Crush. I'm Ryan Airy, and we are going to be recapping all 9 episodes of What If Season 1. So whether you've never seen the show, you missed an episode here or there, or you just want a refresher before going into Season 2, this is the video for you. What If gives us a glimpse into the observations of Uatu the Watcher as he looks at variant realities across the Marvel Multiverse, exploring the infinite possibilities that can stem from a single choice.
A single choice created a whole new hero.
Our first What If scenario picks up in a universe where Peggy Carter becomes Captain America, or more accurately, Captain Carter.
The name's Captain Carter.
In this other universe, instead of Steve Rogers getting the super soldier serum, it's Peggy Carter who undergoes this experiment.
Did it work?
And then some. The episode parallels in many ways Cap's first film, The First Avenger, showing Captain Carter taking the place of Steve and going up against Hydra and going toe-to-toe with the Red Skull. But Steve Rogers isn't completely taken out of the action. We see him don a big Iron Man-like suit called the Hydra Stomper, created by Tony Stark's father, Howard Stark.
Stark made me some new dancing shoes. What do you think?
And come the end of the episode, like the end of First Avenger, we see Captain Carter transported to the present day. In the First Avenger, Steve Rogers makes the ultimate sacrifice and sinks his plane into the ocean along with the Tesseract. In this universe, however, Captain Carter sacrifices herself by pushing this giant interdimensional Kraken-type monster back into the Tesseract.
Over your dance lessons.
Yes! Saturday night!
Captain Carter is then pulled through time and space and exits the Tesseract 70 years later in the same compound where we saw Loki enter in the Avengers. We even get a fun nod to that scene when Fury asks Peggy to put down the sword.
Sir, please put down the spear.
Hey Doug, I'm gonna have lunch. Do you want some?
Person, are those my dog treats?
Yeah, they are.
Did you finish my dog treats?
Yes, I do.
You gotta get better at everything you serve.
Well, yeah, I could get better at cooking, or I could eat this delicious, nutritious meal from Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit and sponsor of this video.
Oh, goodness, that smells amazing.
Nice, man. This is a peanut Buddha bowl with cilantro quinoa, gochu guru spiced peanuts, and sesame broccoli.
What's gochu guru?
I have no idea. And that's one thing I really love about Factor. I get sent delicious food like apple Dijon pork chops or cranberry pecan chicken, but I can also try foods I would have never even known to order from a restaurant, let alone to cook for myself. Plus, it's extremely healthy. Factor makes it easy to have a balanced diet because they're hand in hand with diet officials to create more than 34 chef-prepared meals. You can also tailor the meals to your lifestyle, keto, vegan, or if you're trying to bulk up, they have a protein plus selection with 30 more grams of protein or more per serving. This month, I even got their chocolate banana protein shakes because I have been working out a lot more and I got tired of buying so much fruit to make smoothies and protein shakes of my own. Plus, guys, their food is absolutely delicious. Choo-choo-choo. So Factor meals let you skip the grocery store. They're delivered straight to your front door, always fresh, never frozen. The meals are ready in just 2 minutes and are only around 550 calories per serving. Plus, it is way, way cheaper than takeout. Good money. So I've been using Factor for about a year now, and I can't believe how much it's improved my life. I'm eating a lot better, especially on really busy days when normally I would just run to the kitchen and steal Doug's treats. But now, Factor meals help me to get through my day with no hassle, just 2 minutes, no prep, no mess. So, guys, you have to give Factor a try. Head to Factor75.com and use my promo code ScreenCrush50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. Thanks again to Factor for sponsoring this video. Now, back to What If. The second episode shows us a reality where it's a young T'Challa who's abducted by Yondu as a young boy instead of Peter Quill, making it where T'Challa goes on to become the legendary Star-Lord instead of the Black Panther. We even get a great recreation of the original scene of the first Star-Lord when Star-Lord was introduced.
Oh, huge. You were. That was not the reaction I was expecting.
T'Challa, coming from a line of kings and in many other universes becoming a king himself, results in us getting a very different Star-Lord. A Star-Lord who uses the skills of diplomacy to reconcile conflicts throughout the galaxy. The most notable being his interaction with Mad Titan Thanos.
T'Challa here showed me there was more than one way to reallocate the universe's resources.
In this episode, we see T'Challa and the Ravagers working with the Collector and the Black Order, who now work for the Collector instead of for Thanos. We also T'Challa's father has been searching for him for all these years. And after defeating the Collector, T'Challa returns to Earth and is reunited with his family. We're then reminded that just because T'Challa took Peter Quill's place as Star-Lord, he didn't take his place as Ego's son.
Can't spare a little time for dear old Dad.
And guys, before I hit episode 3, I want to thank you very much for clicking this video, for watching us, supporting our channel, and if you want to continue to support our channel, we do have a merch store at ScreenCrushMerch.com where we design all this great stuff. And we just introduced some new items we're really proud of. We have a Doug Warren showing him as Hermie the Elf, a parody from Rudolph. We also have this Vertigo Zygo shirt showing Den and Grogu like E.T. and Elliot riding across the moon. And of course, we have this Fraser B shirt celebrating Kelsey Grammer's return as Beast. Not to mention for the next few days, for a very limited time only, for very plushie to take home with you. Now, this little guy is a specialty item and made with a makeshift link set of campaigns like this. If you want one, you gotta get it. For example, they were all invited to thank him first by Rouge to a definite honor and Baton. Iron Man 2 or Fury and Black Widow have their donut shop meetup with Tony Stark. In this universe, Tony never leaves that donut shop. This is the first one to the Epic Store and Hawkeye. We then get to revisit the Incredible Hulk, and it's really cool seeing an actor Mark Ruffalo in this film.
I couldn't get it. I did.
Oh, and Hulk blows up.
Oh, man.
I know I've got to come back in, and I'm going to make it count. Because I'm worth the investment it takes to earn a degree that I'm proud of. I'm worth the work it takes to get an education employers respect. I'm not just going back to school. This is it. My chance. My opportunity. I'm coming back and moving forward with the dude.
How does stuff happen with that? Yeah, dude, because like all this stuff in Phase 1 happened within the same week, because Fury's big week. So, after the death of Thor, Loki and an Asgardian army arrive on Earth to avenge his brother's death.
An agent of this planet murdered Thor, Odin's son, the crown prince of Asgard, and your planet will be taken as retribution.
Instead of Nick Fury and Black Widow forming the Avengers, we get to see them investigate the deaths of these would-be Avengers members. When Fury and Widow discover that the killer is none other than Hank Pym seeking revenge on Fury, Loki arrives and defeats him for killing his brother. And then he goes on to give a speech at the UN, just like T'Challa at the end of Black Panther. And the episode ends with Fury still having a plan to form a team of heroes to protect the planet. He recruits Captain Marvel and discovers Captain America frozen in ice. Next came arguably the best episode of this season, What If Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands? In this universe, Stephen Strange still gets in a brutal car accident, but instead of losing his hands, he loses the love of his life, Dr. Christine Palmer. After her death, Strange goes down a similar path to his main MCU counterpart and becomes a master of mystic arts. But he let go of Christine, and he begins to ponder using his abilities to travel back in time to save her life. Strange tries over and over to rewrite the rules of that life, but no matter what, Christine always dies. This is when the Ancient One arrives and explains to Strange that Christine's death isn't hers. Strange refuses to accept that Christine has to die. He begins studying various ancient texts and absorbing the powers of mythical creatures in his attempt to resurrect Christine, eventually leading him to becoming Doctor Strange Supreme. In the splintered reality that was created in the school of the Ancient One, we see another. Despite this Strange choosing not to follow the path of his pre-written variant, he still sees his reality begin to break. The Ancient One explains that an alternate version of Strange Supreme, is tampering with time and space and causing the death of an entire reality. So Strange goes to fight his evil counterpart, and Strange Supreme defeats him and then absorbs him into Strange refuses to accept that Christine has to die and begins studying various ancient texts and absorbing the powers of mythical creatures in his attempt to resurrect Christine, eventually leading him to becoming Doctor Strange Supreme. In the splintered reality that was created in this duel with the Ancient Ones, we see another Doctor Strange who decided against altering time to resurrect Christine. Despite this Strange choosing not to follow the path of his grief-ridden variant, he still sees his reality begin to break. The Ancient One explains that an alternate version of Strange, Strange Supreme, is tampering with time and space and causing the death of an entire reality. So Strange goes to fight his evil counterpart, and Strange Supreme defeats him and then absorbs him into himself like other beings before him. Strange Supreme then succeeds in reversing the absolute point in time and he resurrects Christine.
I brought you back. I saved you.
No, this isn't real.
But not too long after, this universe begins to die all over again. Strange Supreme breaking this absolute point in time will now result in the entire reality dying, similar to what we saw happen in Across the Spider-Verse when they disrupted a canon event. Strange Supreme begs with the Watcher to undo this mistake and save the universe, but he can't interfere, not only on principle, but his interfering could risk the safety of other realities.
I can't interfere. Time and events only leads to more destruction.
In another reality, we venture to the quantum realm with Hank Pym as he goes to find Janet. But when he does, he discovers that her brain has been mutated by a quantum virus. This episode opens a pulse, and shortly thereafter, we see Thanos' Black Order arrive seeking the Time Stone.
You are about to die at the hands of the children of...
Now, keep in mind that in the main MCU, the events of Ant-Man and the Wasp happened just before the events of Infinity War, so it lines up perfectly with the entire planet now being zombie-plagued come the time of Infinity War. Tony Stark, Captain America, Doctor Strange, Wong, and many other Avengers have become zombies, and right as Bruce Banner is about to be attacked, we see Spider-Man swing in wearing Doctor Strange's red cloak.
Hey, relax. I'm just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Oh, yeah? Well, then what the hell happened to the neighborhood?
Peter takes Bruce to a hideout with Hope Van Dyne, Bucky Barnes, Okoye, Happy Hogan, Kurt Borster, and Sharon Carter. On the group's way to find a cure, Hope gets infected with the virus and sacrifices herself by going giant mode and holding back zombies so the group can reach the cure. At this new location, they find Vision and a severed head of Scott Lang.
Hey!
I've lost weight.
Thank you for noticing.
Vision thinks it's possible that Mind Stone Vision's cranium can cure the zombie virus. But shortly thereafter, we learn that Vision isn't doing all this research to save humanity, he's doing it to save Wanda.
They've resisted the treatment. The only course of action is to contain her.
It turns out that while Vision works on perfecting this cure for Wanda, he's been feeding her human flesh, including a severed leg from T'Challa. What did you say? Yeah, dude, it is pretty messed up.
He's been keeping him alive to feed his zombie blood.
Vision does, however, end up having a change of heart and rips the Mind Stone out of his own Scott Lang's head is now being carried from all of the ghosts behind us try to broadcast the Mind Stone signal and cure the virus. But waiting for them in Wakanda is a zombie Thanos who has successfully collected 5 of the 6 Infinity Stones and is now seeking that final stone, the Mind Stone.
Oh God, that's what I get.
Jumping to another universe, we go back to where it all began, the opening of 2008's Iron Man. Here, Tony Stark is safe with his attackers by Killmonger.
What's a spectacular entrance, seriously. It's in rings and reinforcements and room.
So this results in Tony never becoming Iron Man, and he and Eric become great friends. Killmonger winds up betraying Tony, and he kills T'Challa, Rhodey, and eventually Tony Stark himself.
The difference between you and me. You can't see the difference between you and me.
Killmonger then initiates a war between the United States and Wakanda that he puts both sides up. The episode ends with Killmonger being made the new Black Panther, but back in the U.S. we see Shuri and Pepper Potts team up and begin initiating a plan to take down Killmonger. Meanwhile, in another reality, we learn that Odin returns Loki to the Frost Giants as a baby and explores the question of what if Thor were an only child. And the thing I love most about this episode is how crucial it shows Loki is for Thor to making sure that we know love. In this universe, though, Thor travels to Earth, more specifically to Las Vegas. At Thor's party, we see Skrulls, Guardians, Grandmaster, Howard the Duck, Surtur, and even a frost giant Loki.
I can't believe you came, Loki. You are the absolute best.
After Thor and company throw a ruckus on Earth, we see Maria Hill calling Captain Marvel using the same pager we saw Nick Fury use in Avengers Infinity War. Now, Captain Marvel is unable to stop Thor, so they turn to the next best thing. When Thor learns that his mother is coming to Earth, he convinces everyone to help him clean up the planet like they found it. And it's so funny how they were able to take the teenagers to clean up the house after having a major party, and then turning that to a global scale.
Good to see you. Welcome to our study group.
Now, at the end of the episode, we see Thor encounter Infinity Ultron, a version of the character who won Avengers Age of Ultron and now has all 6 Infinity Stones. The following episode picks up in the reality that Ultron came from and shows us how he achieved his multiversal travel. In this universe, Ultron gets his body that originally went to Vision. Ultron has defeated the Avengers and taken over the world. When Ultron completes his mission, we see Thanos arrive on Earth to collect the Mind Stone.
Fascinating.
Ultron then goes beyond Earth and begins conquering and destroying every reality in his universe.
He's done.
After destroying every life in his universe, Ultron becomes lonely and feels purposeless. That is, until he reaches a level of consciousness that allows him to sense the Watcher.
I see you.
The Watcher wants to help Black Widow and Hawkeye discover the secret to defeating Ultron, but he knows he cannot interfere. Black Widow does eventually find the file revealing the key to destroying Ultron, but it's too late, and Ultron has broken into the boundaries of his universe and into the realm of the Watcher. The Watcher and Infinity Ultron battle throughout realities, but Ultron proves to be too powerful even for the Watcher. The Watcher then goes to find Strange Supreme and asks him for help.
I see now. I need help.
The Watcher then goes on to form a multiversal team of heroes by joining in characters from previous episodes of the season. And there was actually an episode of What If Season 1 that was supposed to have come out prior to the finale, featuring Tony Stark and Gamora. The same Tony and Gamora that we see recruited in the season finale. And we're going to get to see that episode in the second season, which is starting to air December 22nd and premiering nightly throughout December 30th.
Wait, so they're dropping episodes on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day?
Yep.
Man, I can't work Christmas. You're going to be on your own. But sir, it's Christmas.
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to be here either. Colton Osborne's going to be filling in for us during that, covering What If, and he's going to do a great job. Anyways, the Guardians of the Multiverse come together to take on and defeat Infinity Ultron. And long story short, an AI consciousness of Arnim Zola takes over Ultron's body, and he and Killmonger begin to battle over the Infinity Stones. And then they get trapped in this pocket dimension that's being overseen by Strange Supreme.
Relax, they escape. I'll watch. Nothing but time.
The other heroes return to their own universes after their battle with Ultron, except for Black Widow, who goes to a universe that lost their Black Widow.
Our world have lost their widow.
And just a reminder, everyone, to take the hassle out of eating healthy, give Factor a try. Head to Factor75.com and use my promo code ScreenCrush50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. Well, guys, are you excited for this new season of What If? What is there anything to recap we should have talked about? Big shout out to the writer of this video, Mr. Colton Osborne. If there's something we left out, you can let him know in the comments below or at either of us on Twitter. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe, smash that bell for alerts. For Screen Crush, I'm Ryan Arian.
Go. still don't got the best theme song, though. I'm just saying.
Excuse me, does anyone know if they're doing this?
For your information, we have a top secret exploration to find the Power Rangers. Something you Reeves could never even comprehend. Yeah.
It won't let us comprehend me.
Hey guys, your sandwiches are right here. That's for us.
Where are the other guys?
Started playing football with Chris and the others. What?
I have some great news. Tommy sent me a letter and he's coming home at the end of the week.
Excellent. That's great.
That calls for surprise party. My class exactly. Let's go get the other guys.
Hell, man.
I wish they could forget young Johnny's final farewell.
That's great. When?
The end of the week.
Yeah, we're gonna put a surprise party. Damn it! I'm in the mood for a party. It's been way too quiet around here.
I suggest we use this lull to prepare for the secret mission we must embark upon. Ready the master control panel. Prepare to transport into the hidden chamber.
Preparations are complete, and I'm on my way. This is so exciting. I can't believe the big day is finally here.
Once it got to this season, Alpha was really annoying, bro. I swear.
I detect a sudden weakness in the morphine brain. Our armies have been getting stronger, my lord. I knew we kept silence your fool. It is more than that. The lonely great balance is maintained by the constant struggle between Zordon and myself. Lady Zordon finally gave up. Or is somehow damaged. Either way, now is the perfect chance to retrieve the former Green Ranger. Without Zordon, we'll give her a little something to keep her the Green Ranger will soon return to the dark side and take his place as heir to my throne.
Been out here forever. Just go back. Persevering, all the great steps happen. We are on a stakeout to find the Power Rangers. This is where the last time you occurred. Oh, don't you wish we had some sort of a clue to show us we're on the right track? Some sign. Okay? Not that I know of. Hey guys, keep playing. We'll be right back.
Hurry up, you guys.
At Upper Iowa University, we're dedicated to helping you reach your education goals. Now with flexible online class schedules starting every 8 weeks, bringing a bachelor's or master's degree can fit into even the busiest lifestyles. Enroll at Upper Iowa University and start your journey today.
Come on, Skull. This is the sign we've been waiting for. I said, come on, look at. You asked for a sign, but I changed my mind. This is it. This is it. direction. This is gonna help us find the Power Rangers. Hey, you hear that? Must be cooling down like a car engine or something. Come on, let's get this out of here. Hey, let me take you to my dad's workshop.
Definitely here, and not too long ago. It was here. Where is it bound?
Curtis, you're weirding me out. I get it.
Man, what is that?
I hate this episode. Bitch! That's that bullshit. Go to lobby for a second. That's That bullshit.
Trash. We need to go to AutoZone. It's the only place to get Rain-X Quantum microplates. Ordered and ready for pickup.
If I do go back out the house, it's gonna be for some food. And it's 3 o'clock. And it still ain't stopped raining yet.
Now we open it. And then we discover the secrets of the Power Rangers.
Alpha Zordon, come in.
I don't like this. Something's wrong.
What if they had something alcoholic like a Coke?
Let's do a report to the command center.
Right. Let's go.
I mean, like, same flavor, same carbonation, all that shit. Just imagine. I think I had this episode.
Everything is going according to my plan. Soon, Nimrod, the Scarlet Sentinel, will be ready. And that will be the end of the Power Rangers.
I gotta reach 70 first, but I'm about to get him though.
Whoa. Sure spooky in here without any lights.
For some reason, it seems like everything but the emergency power's been shut down.
Where's Alpha?
I don't know.
Okay. What was going on in Alpha? Take off and not notify us.
This is really weird.
Maybe I can access the computers.
Billy, have you found anything yet?
All the systems are down, but I should be able to analyze the command center's activity on this disk. I just need to get back to my lab to do so.
Man, too many weird things are going on.
I know, the statue, that explosion.
Alright. Let's say we get back to Billy's lab, see if I can figure something out.
Let's do it.
Drill bit. Drill bit. Check me. It's showtime.
I'm tired of waiting. Ready or not, I activate the Scarlet Sentinel to finish off the Power Rangers.
Anything come up yet?
It's strange. There seems to be a hidden door of light. The activity disk is showing the combination of controls that Alpha coordinated.
Something's up.
It's time to go to work.
Welcome, Power Brats.
Trying
They're what?
Reason for disappearing like this, but we really need you. Maybe they had an energy spike and had to shut down. I'll try the access code. Amazing. Starting now. You're making a new ranger? You're making a new... Amazing. Starting now. You're making a new ranger?
The Rangers have retreated. Yes, without so long a but they'll be back, but then we shall crush them. What do we do in the meantime, Master?
All the energy's being concentrated into the creation of this new ranger.
Man, if we ever needed some help.
Well, after re-examining the disc, the information that I gained from it allowed me to access a door of light.
Billy, no offense. Can you just cut to the chase?
Yeah, what exactly did you find at the command center?
Zordon and Alpha are in a hidden chamber making a new ranger.
What? Are you sure?
Who is it, do you know?
Where exactly are they?
Could you be wrong?
Listen, I'm sure. That's all I know.
That would explain why the command center was basically shut down.
Exactly. All the energy's being concentrated into the creation of this new ranger.
Man, if we ever needed some help, we could show you some now.
How come Tommy couldn't have gotten these powers? I mean, he's already one of us.
Jim's right. I mean, who's this new guy? We're a team.
Yeah, we've all been friends for so long.
Guys, we gotta get a grip. I'm sure that Zordon's got a good reason for this.
Jason's right. Lord says monsters are far superior creatures with a vast amount of strength. We need a new ranger.
I don't get it, Skull. We've tried every tool in the workshop. We can't get this thing open. Maybe not everything. Why don't we go pay Herbie a visit? I've got an idea that just might work.
He had that yap on him.
Zordon and Alpha must be finished.
Zordon. Rangers, please teleport to the command center.
On our way.
Remember,
That's right. We should question the judgment. Let's get this over with.
Welcome, Power Rangers. This promises to be a momentous occasion. You're about to meet the newest member of your team. As you're aware, the Green Ranger's power was completely decimated by his last few battles. Alpha and I felt it was time to create an even more powerful Ranger to combat Lord Zed and his diabolical evil. To that end, a candidate was selected, and a new Power Ranger was created. And now, my friends, I present to you the White Ranger. To reveal your identity.
Guess who's back?
I don't believe it.
Thanks, man.
We're all hoping from you, especially.
Speaking of everybody. Hey, beautiful. It's time to wake up.
I must be dreaming. Is it really you?
In the flesh.
man,
Awesome. Simply awesome.
It's fantastic.
So, Power Rangers, may I assume that you are pleased with the new leader of the Power Team?
This is great.
I'm sorry for being secretive. We had to guard against Lord Zed's interference.
So Ron, how? I mean, I thought that Tommy lost his powers for good.
His powers were not for good.
Makes up to be worthy and true. His courage, strength, and honor allowed us to choose him to be the new White Ranger. This time, his powers have been created by the light of goodness and can never be taken away by the forces of evil.
The new Ranger will control the White Tiger Sword, a sword of strength and fierceness. He will carry an enchanted white saber known as Saba. Saba will assist the White Ranger in battle as well as control the new sword.
It's your White Ranger, and it's the role that has been granted to you. Congratulations, Tommy. You are now the leader of the Power Rangers.
Oh man, it's good to be back.
How far I gotta get into this bitch to like reveal that spot on the map? I don't know. There we go. I'm about to say shit.
Attacking the industrial center.
The swords were damaged in the last battle with the Nimrod monster. No time to repair them.
Oh no! Hulk and Skull are just about to open up Peter's dumpster!
We gotta stop them. If they open up the dumpster, I'll cover with the bone.
Yeah. We have to stop the Nimrod and the bees too.
Yeah. They're repairing the swords.
Billy and Green, you must teleport to the damaged swords and begin repair. Alpha will provide you with all the information you need.
Great.
Jason, Kimberly, and Zach, you must go to Vulcan Skull's location and secure Rita's dumpster. She cannot be allowed to escape.
Where are they?
Tommy, it is up to you to do battle with the Nimrod monster until the others are able to join you. Go now, and may the power protect you.
Forward time!
Great! Lord Zed must be looking for Rita too.
Activate the Tiger Zone! Tiger Zone, power up! It works!
Never let you leave.
I thought you knew what you were doing. I do. Yeah, you sure could have fooled me.
Officially known as Across the Spider-Verse Starter Band, and it's the final cue in Across the Spider-Verse. But it's also a mirror of the very opening of the film. So we open with the beginnings of this cue. And we go through this crazy journey on the film, and at the end is where the whole cue and all the ideas, all the musical ideas in the film all come together in this final moment of the movie. All the way through working on this movie, one of the things that's really important is how all the sounds, all the different worlds, all the different characters' themes can all interact with each other. And it is one of the most complicated things with scoring this movie, is giving everyone a theme, everyone a sonic identity, every world a sound identity, yet allowing all those worlds to fuse together when the moment is right. And this is the moment when everything comes together, to be honest, at the end of the film. And it's the culmination of like every idea in the film into one cue. The very first thing we hear is the crowd sound, which was a very big part of the first film. And at this point we've met this kind of Uncle Aaron from a different universe, Earth 42. But this is the first time we really see he is the Prowler. We've hinted at it, but now we have, you know, the first big Prowler sound, which is this. And then under the Prowler sound, you know, there's the Prowler sound which I originally made in this like crazy synth jam with this guy called Brian Dugans, who's Plastic House pioneer. Just crazy noises, elephant noises, synths, all these things, and we kind of came up with that. But then there's other things that people don't notice. So there's this sound, which is, let me see if I can get up on here. This is me screaming. So that was recorded at Abbey Road. I was doing a project there, and we were using these really insane old mixing desks, which was sort of some stuff, the Beatles stuff was done on. You know, look at this. The gazillion things there, but on this they have like 4 channels and a few knobs, and they look like something that comes from like the Cold War. But they have the most like dastardly distortion, which is insane. And we were trying stuff out where we cranked the distortion to the highest level, and then I just stopped and we just recorded the scream. So this is just one scream. And so that's me screaming. And then you can kind of put a filter on it, and that's one of the very subtle textures that's hiding behind the Prowler noise a lot in these scenes. And it's something you don't really notice. Sort of unease, it creates a sense of tension and a sort of darkness that character needs. So for this string section, a bunch of strings, and these are the sort of chords that open up the film. And then one of the things we did with those strings was I was very keen for this not to sound like conventional, you know, Hollywood film. And that meant approaching every sound, every element of the film in a way to make it feel new and exciting. So, you know, we recorded a big orchestra and then we're sticking through guitar techniques, crazy effects. After that, we started to have, alongside the strings, we have this kind of very dark, visceral bass sound. So a lot of the sounds in this movie created through lots of what I call research and development, loads of sounds, and a great assistant called Alex. Together we just spent ages going through noises, experimenting, and then trying to find the right kind of textures and noises really that work in this environment. And this was one that became a big part of trying to capture the darker underbelly.
DJ Honeybun, you need to die. A name like that.
So, and you hear that sound hinted at the very beginning of the film, but really it comes to this sort of light here, and I feel it kind of reflects this new Prowler's kind of the lights, the technology. It's got a colour to it that I think really represents that moment in the scene. So we then get this bass drum kick in. See if I can find that. So for me, like with this movie, it's so important to be able to take this hybrid approach of electronic elements, hip-hop elements, orchestral elements, rock elements, sound design. And this bass line for me is very inspired by a lot of modern hip-hop production, sort of 808 subby low end. I was trying to use that to take the place of the low end of the orchestra. So the bottom of the track will be driven by this beat. But what's also really important in this scene is it sets this beat up, but we then put it away. So we then have this noise, which for some reason we called Argentina dots. When you create noises, you give them all these stupid names because it's very hard to describe what sound is, but this was a great sound. And what I love about this moment is you've got Miles on one side and you've got this other version of Miles. And you have the break, and then I wanted a question. Like this sound for me is like, what the hell's going on here? And then pretty quickly you come out of that question into like, I love this string line. So you're keeping this question going. And when he says, they call me the Prowler, we bring in the Prowler sound. I mean, there's no rocket science. And the thing is, when you create these noises that are like hopefully recognizable, use them to create much palette and a much bigger thing of storytelling. We've got the strings coming in, so string sound is left, back, electronics. So we have electronics doubling the same line. We've got the questioning Argentine dots, we've got the white dots underneath it. So if we go to that, starting out. So this continues. This really big time-stretched version of the Prowler sound, which again just feels really visceral, really uncomfortable. It's a new, twisted version of the Prowler theme we've heard from the first film, because this character's a new, twisted version of Prowler. And we're now going from Miles meeting Miles into the bigger story. So I want to make the score start to build and take us on a wider landscape, a wider journey. So we start bringing in the chords from the beginning. So here we start to see Spot, and I wanted to bring back what I call like Miles's Destiny theme, because for me it's kind of one of the cores of these stories. There's two themes in this. There's the Spider-Man, and there's this kind of Miles, and that doesn't just relate to Miles. It's kind of about whenever there's an important destiny, fate moment for Miles, all the characters. At its core, it's Miles, but it can relate to bigger story beats. So you can hear that in here. Start listening. That's just the brass. But then we also have things on top of that, like this is the first introduction of... This is some record scratching by Baton. So this is pushing us towards this final moment. So we have that underneath, which is a device, sometimes for Miles, it's honestly a device just to push the momentum and the sort of stakes. This is when we see Spot. There's also a hint back to like when we first see Spot underneath of this. Because the film opens with the drumming, and for me the drumming is both Gwen and punk. It's the first time we start to move from the electronic drums towards the real drums. Because we're about to meet Gwen. It's taking this track from a different world. We started off head to head, electronic, dark. Now I wanted to bring the band elements in. So this is the first bit where we start hearing. We spent so long on this cue. It is such a delicate piece of music to go from this like electronic drum break into a live drums, all these different elements, and trying to pull them together into like a coherent piece. So we've got the drum machine coming in like with the white noise, and then it's going to say, so they're both doing the same beat, and eventually we're going to move towards when that band will move away from the electronic world. Let's put the cymbals on it. Let's put the hot ones in. They're doubling the hi-hats and the beats of the beating. Rest of the real drums in. Because this rhythm section is like days and days and days of work just to get those 8 bars. Tons of different locations, different rooms, different musicians. Another of the crazy electronic experiments there. Again, this is all big research and development phase. Now let's put all of the layers of percussion in. Let's put a more synthetic for the traces. Now put the electric real bass. Now let's put the electronic drums in. And now let's put the live drums in. So like this. And then we are seeing Gwen for the first time. Gwen, it's like here comes the cavalry. And I wanted to hold off because I would have really wanted to. So this sound here is kind of intuitive because it's really about when I put the Spider-Man riff, but the picture it's not ready for the picture here. It's holding off key moments of music until the storytelling is there as well. And that's one of the hardest things with playing this thing like this, is trying to make the whole thing feel simple and feel like a piece of music. So you're not hitting every, thing like this. It just wants to feel sort of cool and elegant, even though it's not necessarily an elegant piece, it's quite a rough piece, but it wants to feel natural. This is the bit when we first sequence, I'm like, this is the moment where I want to hear the riff, the guitar riff, and the sense of, okay, stuff's now starting to change. Let's just hear that. So there's like kind of like that. I've got 3 different guitars on this. Here's just one guitar. It's a low, like, guitar that's going through a really gnarly fuzz pedal. Big panel fuzz. That's the guitar too. So let's go to another guitar. Look at this guitar. Big rock one, but you put them all together and you get the stacked sound. It's a bit like looking at an orchestra. Like an orchestra, you have the cellos and basses down here, violas here, violins up here. So it's like trying to take those kind of approaches into instruments like guitar and anything else. So let's go into guitar. The bass, like these fills, here's this bass line.
Fucking playing with me, bitch. I'm not fucking playing with you, motherfucker. I don't know why the prayer similar too much.
We still be these are sort of, in a band. I want to get that.
I'm not fucking playing with me, bitch. I'm not fucking playing with you.
Have an echo of like punk's aesthetic. So we've got the guitars, the bass, some electronics, and a bunch of percussion. And that's a thing I love doing. For me, it's like...
Take that shit down! Take that shit down!
And move into... You can get to a moment where everything comes together.
I set that shit down.
The thing that for me that's most exciting about this scene is the last, I don't know, 20 seconds of this film is literally...
Why is it still raining though?
Score. You know, everything is being told through no other medium except music. And the excitement people have to the next to this story, the kind of anticipation they have for the character's journey, hopefully is all encapsulated in this one piece of music. And you've gone from something at the beginning that's very dark and mysterious into question, into threat,